Hello, amazing, beautiful, and lovely Minecrafting fam, and happy, wonderful hump day! Welcome back to the Minecrafting Doc channel. My name is Gotti That, and I am your mind host. MH, mental health, MH, mind host. Okay, swipe left. Anyways, I have an LMHC, licensed mental health counselor, and I have an EDD, which is a doctorate in counseling psychology. As you can see, we are back in my craft room. And why is that? Because I believe that a craft room and a mind have so much in common. Not just that, a craft room, it allows for the human to come out. All kind of stuff happens here. And all kind of learning. So the first thing I want to start with today first is to say thank you so much for always giving me of your time. It is always an honor that you allow me into your lives to share and spread and hopefully shift some things. Wanted to ask, please, if you're brand new, welcome to the channel. Woo woo! And if you are an old timer, not that you're old, just you've been here before, you're not a guppy, you're a veteran. Or is there something else? Anyways, whatever it is. Woo, I'm all over the place. Thank you for being here. So wanted to remind you to please, down there below, yeah, down there, somewhere, is the subscribe and also the ring my bell. So if you're looking at it, it's to your right, and then the thumbs up is over here on the left. Those things always make a difference for all of us. And please share this with someone you know might need a little pickup, even if they just watch it for a few minutes to say hello to my little friends. Anyways, the reason that these bad boys are on is because, one, I found them and I'm a helper. Of course, I'm a helper. It's December, time for hats. This is the time we can wear these things and people don't look at you like this. They might look at you like this. Or maybe like this. But it doesn't matter. The point is, here it is. You like it? You like it? You like it? All right, to get started, wanted to talk to you today about making your disadvantages into advantages. Taking that dis off it. That's why it's there. So you can just swipe left on the dis and finding the advantage in your disadvantage. But before we get started, first I want to share some of my peeps that know how to make a disadvantage into an advantage. Look, minions through time. All those times they know how to do it right. So if you haven't seen the cartoon, you need to watch them. Yes, I highly recommend. It would be highly beneficial for the mind. Plus you understand what I mean, how they've made disadvantages into advantages every time and never gave up. Second, want to share one of these little craft tools, just like I always share with you, because those tools that we have are amazing in the craft room, and then the tools for your mind. But it's very important that you use them as much as possible and a lot. But I want to give you this miraculous tool. This plain piece of white paper. Now there's several kinds. This is called cardstock. They come in all kind of different colors, all kind of weight sizes. Can you believe that? 65 pounds, 100 pounds, probably even heavier, 200 pounds. We use these in our card making. So when we're making cards, we use cardstock. Now look at this piece of plain white paper. Now this is a more upscale cardstock. Yeah, we got upscaling cardstocks. And this kind of cardstock made this card. It came from this, what? To that. Bam! Is that not incredible? Look at that. The deer, the trees, everything on there made from this to that. This is the same way that the tools in your minds work. You can have something like this and create this with it. So I invite you to take those disadvantages and make them into advantages. All right, so with that being said, that was one of the cards that I made this weekend, Saturday, with Judy Lahan. Thank you so much, Judy Lahan. You're so amazing, wonderful, and so creative. What? So this one here, look how beautiful that is. This is the second one. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? Gorgeous. Look at all the different, more cardstocks. This is right here, double-sided paper. Okay, is that upside down? I always think it's upside down. Double-sided paper. Got a little bling going on there. And then, of course, this is more cardstock, just colored type. And then inside, there you go, more double-sided paper. But look how gorgeous that looks. And then you just cut them, fit them to size, do what you're going to do with them. And the last card we made was this card. Look at that there. Isn't that gorgeous? That is beautiful. More paper, different type of paper, metallics, all kinds. And look how gorgeous that looks. It just looks incredible. These 3 cards took over 4 hours. So I don't know if you get cards from people who make cards, but I'm just going to let you know. And of course, the pros, maybe 2.5 to 3 hours. But look how long it took. 3 cards. Overappreciate those cards. Overappreciate those cards and treat them with respect and kindness. And now we're moving on. Want to let you know I am still working on this gratitude journal. Just want to show it to you again. You know, the importance of gratitude every day because it releases chemicals and shifts. But I wanted to share, I know during this time, a lot of us have lost people that we love in our life, and they're so amazing and wonderful, and that feeling connection is no longer there. So how do we connect? So one of the gratitude little messages was this one. The highest gratitude to the dead is it's not the grief, but gratitude. And I'm going to say it one more time. The highest gratitude. Oh, I'm all confused. The highest tribute to the dead is not grief, but gratitude. And you know, I believe that in my life, that has made a huge difference. When I take the time to just be so grateful for everything my mom, my little sister contributed in my life, mainly my mom. I say thank you to her so many different times of the days and for all different kind of things. Like I know if she was here right now, which I believe she is here with me, she would be laughing at this and ask me to bring her some more. This part of my life came from her and all her teachings and how much she loved Christmas. So thank you, Mom. Now moving right along. Speaking of turning disadvantages into advantages, that's what we're doing. We're taking that, swiping left. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm all emotional. Swipe left on the dis, keep the advantage. So turning those disadvantages into advantages, which I share with my niece many times. Look at that hair, it's not looking right. Shared that with my niece many times, and also many of my family members. So I wanted to share with you about a TED Talk. And I don't know if you know what TED Talk is. And I used to think it was Ted was a guy or a person or a girl or someone or something that happened. But it's not. It's an acronym. It means technology, entertainment, and design. The little X, I got to look and see what that means. But it's a community that comes together and shares like-minded things, but they share all kind of things. So this young man that was challenged with progeria, his name was Sam Berns. He is no longer with us. He was 17 when he was on this TED Talk, and I will add that to the link. Sam Berns left us a beautiful gift. And as this is the season of giving and gifting, I wanted to share this gift with you. So I invite you to please click the link below for Sam Berns on his TED Talk. It is 12 minutes and 45 seconds of your time. It will change your life. It will also hopefully twist some things and chemicals in that brain and turn them around. Because if we think things are not at their best, you look at Sam and you think, wow, Sam, thank you for the gift. And thank you for giving me some of those wonderful lessons. So Sam had 4 philosophies for a happy life. And progeria is, I don't know much about it, but you can read on it and he'll explain a little bit to you. It affects your outward appearance. It also affects your growth. And it's almost like you look older, even if that's not what's going on, but that's the appearance that I saw. But Sam shared his 4 philosophies for a happy life, regardless of the disadvantage he was facing. He made it into an advantage, and he lived by that. So one of them is be okay with what you ultimately cannot do, because there is so much you can do. Number 2, Surround yourself with people who you want to be around. So make sure you are surrounding yourself with people you want to be around, which is mainly positive, wonderful, like-minded, like you, healthy. Healthy is the key word, people. 3, keep moving forward. And that's what turning your disadvantages into advantages. We're seeing the advantages in every disadvantage you have is what it does for you. It keeps you moving forward, and that's what it did for Sam. But this is not doing it for me. All right. The last one, never miss a party if you can help it. So if you can help it, never miss a party. So I'm going to share one of my disadvantages with you. And it's nowhere near what Sam shared with us. And he has completely shifted my way of thinking and perception, which me and Lisa Marino working on that wonderful book, The Time Is Now, Perception, which I have failed so many tests already, but I'm still working on it. So Sam, thank you for shifting my perception. I honor you, and I'm honored that I got to meet you via TED Talk and for what TED Talk does for all of us if we give it the time. So disadvantage, there's many I can think of, but this one I worked on today. As you continue to hear me point out my hair. I was watching my hair, if you don't know me, is usually really curly and really poofy, okay? So it gets really poofy and curly, and it's very difficult and hard to manage. So I went ahead and I did my keratin, which I always do with my hairdresser, and my hair burnt for whatever reason, and so did my scalp. So okay, whatever happened there, but my hair was just falling off, and it still comes out, and it's still thin, and I can't get my curls back, and I was getting sad and disappointed and pointing the finger at myself and shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and all the things that the mind expands when we're in, stress mode, because it was stressing me that it wasn't working. So bringing myself back, then it hit me, boom. How do I make an advantage of this disadvantage? Because my curls are not coming back yet. It does keep falling out, and it's not as strong as it used to be. So one of the things I've always wanted to do is I've always wanted to get straws in my hair. Yeah, there's a straw set they sell. So because it gives you a bunch of little cute curls. And I never been able to do it because my hair is so thick, it's so poofy, so it just doesn't work. So I decided that because it's so thin and I won't be under the hairdryer for 500 days because of my thick past hair, even when I keratin in the past, it was still very thick, that right now I am going to take advantage of that. So I am going to write, and I am going to see about getting my straw set, because now I won't be 100 years under the hair dryer. So with that being said, I'm sure I can think of many more, but that is the one that I wanted to share with you. So I welcome you today to find deep within you ways to swipe left on the disc and enhance the advantages of your disadvantages. Thank you so much for your time as always. Thank you for being here. Take excellent care. Until next time, I'll see you. You hear? See you next time. Bye-bye.